January here in the States is National Hot Tea Month, and the 12th of January, just a couple of days ago, is National Hot Tea Day. Now, I think every day is National Hot Tea Day, but it's nice to have a favorite pastime so acknowledged. You know, my favorite tea is classic Earl Grey, and that is what's most often in my teacup. Earl Grey tea pairs so well with food that it is usually found on every traditional afternoon tea menu. But today, there are a number of variants to Earl Grey. I thought it would be fun to compare one of those variants to the classic. And to be fair, I thought it best to compare teas from the same producer because the flavor of Earl Grey, although it's always got Earl of Bergamot in it, it's different from company to company. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sonia, and if you're new here, thank you so much for joining me today. You know, this past Christmas, I was fortunate to receive some wonderful gifts of tea. You know, my friends know me so well. And one of the gifts was this Earl Grey blend from Fortnum & Mason. It's called Victoria Grey. So I thought it would be interesting to compare it to the known classic Earl Grey tea from Fortnum's. Now, if you're not familiar with them, Fortnum & Mason is a multi-storied London department store, first established as a grocer in London in 1707, and one of the first providers of tea to the public. Now, of course, you can get everything from groceries to stationery to fine jewelry there, but they're still known for their tea. They have a huge food hall with a huge tea shop in that food hall, numerous displays, literally walls of tea. You can have your own tea blended just the way you want. In 2015, I had afternoon tea at their Diamond Jubilee Tea Salon, and we received excellent service. Atmosphere was great, the tea, the food, everything was perfect. So they really know their tea. So let's get on with the comparison. Okay, here we have side by side both Earl Grey teas, the Victoria Grey on the left and the classic Earl Grey on the right, both from Fortnum & Mason. Now, they both require the same water temperature, which is boiling, and they both suggest the same steep time, which is 5 minutes. They also suggest a teaspoon and a half for the serving of tea in each cup. Now, first, let's take a look at the classic Earl Grey. This is just going to be your black tea, which is flavored. Oh, I don't think you can see down in there. Let me do it this way. Okay. You can just see it's a classic black tea flavored with oil of bergamot. That's what makes the flavor of Earl Grey. So I'll put that one in there. And we'll put this behind it so we'll know that's that one. And now let's look at our Victoria Grey. Ooh. That's very pretty. I don't know if you can see. There are beautiful blue flowers in here. I'm going to put this in this cup. Now, I already have my tea strainers in there. Now, on the bottom of the Victoria Grey tin, it says the ingredients are tea, licorice root, lavender, and bergamot flavoring, as well as cornflower petals. Those are those beautiful little blue petals I saw, and honey flavoring. So for those of you, if you have an issue with licorice, you might be aware that this might not be something you want to drink a lot of, because it does have licorice root, about 6% licorice root in it. Go. Put that there. So now we're ready to boil our water. Our water is ready. So let's pour it up. And now we're going to set our timer for 5 minutes. All right, it has been 5 minutes. Time to compare. Let's take our strainers out. This over here. And this one as well. All right. Give them a little stir, just because we can. All right, we'll try the classic Earl Grey first. Now, I'm not putting anything in these teas today. Usually I do have a sweetener and milk. I like milk in my Earl Grey tea. But today, just tea. And this again is the classic. First, the aroma test. Smells that very nice, just rich black tea, and a little oil of bergamot. It's very nice. You can definitely taste the oil of bergamot. It's just slightly stronger than I like, but this is still good. This is still very good, and I would drink this. That's one of the reasons I like to put milk in my Earl Grey tea. Sometimes some Earl Grey can be just a little heavy-handed with the oil of bergamot, and the milk tends to cut that enough for me because I like a kind of a light tea. It's one reason Lady Grey, which I have tried, a variant of this, is very good because it's just a little lighter. That's very nice. I like that very much. All right. Now for the Victoria Grey. I'm definitely picking up the licorice and the lavender. Yeah, the lavender is nice. It's not heavy-handed, it's just nice. It's there. That's very nice. I do like that. The licorice is not overbearing at all. It's just a hint. And then you also get that slight little sweetness of honey that's also in there. This is very good. I like this very much. It'll be even better with milk. Both of these are really nice teas from Fortnum & Mason. I just want to thank my dear friend for the great Christmas gift and an opportunity to sample this wonderful tea. If you like Earl Grey, you might like to try some different takes on the classic. You know, Lady Grey, Countess Grey, Smoky Grey, they're all variations on a theme, if you will. Perhaps you already enjoy this tea or other variations. Let me know what's your favorite. If you enjoyed this tea tasting, I hope you'll hit that like button and give it a thumbs up. And please consider subscribing for more tea videos. Until next time, bye-bye.